There once was a great kingdom called Vidyangar, ruled by King Bhojraj. He was strong and wise, loved by all his people. But as time passed, the king grew old, and a worry filled his heart. Who would take care of the kingdom after he was gone? He had 3 sons, each different, each proud in their own way. The eldest, Devdutt, was a fierce warrior. He loved battle and strength and believed that a king must be the strongest to rule. The middle son, Vikram, was clever and quick with his mind. He spent his days making plans and solving puzzles, certain that intelligence was the key to ruling. The youngest, Harshavardhan, was quiet and gentle. People often overlooked him, but his heart was full of kindness and understanding. One evening, the king sat with his trusted minister, Somdatta, and shared his troubles. "How can I choose which son is worthy to be king?" he asked. Somdatta thought for a moment and said, "Let them prove themselves not by fighting or clever tricks, but by showing what they truly understand about leading." The king agreed to a test. Each son was given 1 gold coin and an empty room. They were told to use that coin to fill their room with whatever they wished before the sun set. The next day, Devdutt went straight to the market. He bought bundle after bundle of straw and stuffed it into his room until it was full. "A strong king fills his kingdom with power," he thought proudly. Vikram chose soft cotton. It was fine and clean, but the wind blew it around, and the room still had empty corners. He tried to fix it, but it was no use. Harshavardhan walked calmly through the market. He saw many things but bought none until he found a small oil lamp. With his coin, he bought the lamp and some oil, then returned quietly to his room. As the sun dipped low, the king and his ministers went to see the rooms. Devdutta's room was full but smelled damp and felt heavy. Vikram's room looked soft but was still only half full. When they entered Harshavardhan's room, there was nothing but a tiny lamp sitting in the middle. Harshavardhan lit it, and immediately, warm light filled the entire room, chasing away every shadow. The king's eyes shone with tears. A room full of straw or cotton is nothing without light. This lamp shows what a king truly needs to bring: light, hope, and warmth. My youngest son understands this. And so, Harshavardhan was chosen to be the future king, not because he was the strongest or the smartest, but because he knew what truly mattered. After the test, the whole kingdom waited to see what the king would decide. News spread quickly. The youngest son, Harshavardhan, had won the challenge, not with strength or cleverness, but with a simple lamp and a quiet heart. At first, many in the court whispered, "How can the quiet one be king? What does a little lamp do against armies or clever plans?" But King Bhojraj was sure. He saw that true leadership was not about power or pride, it was about shining light for others, guiding them through darkness. In the days that followed, Harshavardhan began to learn all the duties of a king. He listened carefully to his father's advice and to the people's concerns. Unlike his brothers, he did not rush to show off or make loud promises. Instead, he helped the poor, comforted the worried, and worked patiently to understand the needs of every citizen. One afternoon, the king took Harshavardhan aside and said, "My son, ruling a kingdom is like tending a lamp. You must protect the flame, no matter how strong the wind blows. If the light goes out, all is lost." Harshavardhan nodded. "I will remember, father." Years passed. King Bhojraj grew weaker, and soon the day came when Harshavardhan was crowned king. The people cheered, and the kingdom celebrated. Moral of the story: real strength is not just in power or smartness. True strength is in a kind heart, wise thinking, and choosing what is right, even when it's hard. A good leader brings light, not fear.